All right, guys. Little assignment here for this unit, a bonus assignment. So first off, I should get to the right class. There we go. And Wednesday, June 16th is today. So we're going to be using this second link here. Okay, so the first one here is about insurance. This second one here is about fuel efficiency. So if you go here, there's some great stuff that we're going to go over in class. And then down here, you hit the last link here called the fuel consumption rating search tool. And what we're going to do is compare two cars. One will be a conventional car. So that's like a gas engine, or a hybrid, which is gas and electric together, some sort of combination, which we can talk about in class. And then you can choose, what I'd like you to do is choose two cars that are somewhat similar. So what I might do here is I'm going to do pickup trucks, let's say, and I'll take a Ford and a Ford F-150 4x4. That sounds good to me. And then I'll hit search. I'll leave this as liters per 100 kilometers. I'll hit search, and a bunch pop up. And these are diesel. The D's for diesel, the X is just for regular. And I will just choose randomly. I'll just choose one of the middle. So let's not put too much thought into this. And we'll look at some of this data after, once we do the compare part. Okay, so we're going to hit that, and then we hit save selected model. And then what I want you to do is do the same thing. So I'll keep 2021, pickup truck here. We'll go Ford, but what I want to do here is change this to all electric vehicles, so some sort of electric vehicle. And I didn't see any pickup trucks that are here. So what I'll do is I'll find the next closest thing. Sports utility vehicle, 21, sports utility vehicle. We try Ford and try to get a nice big one here. That's an Escape, so we'll click that and we'll hit search. And this one pops up here. So it's just the one, excuse me. And we'll save that one. So now we have two cars. They're a little different, but that's fine. And then we're going to click on both of them, and then we're going to hit compare. And when that happens, you have two tabs come up here, the conventional and the plug-in. So here is the Ford, and it has some info here. And then if we click over here, here's the other car. The first was the big Ford. The second one is a plug-in hybrid. So this one here is going to be the one that is a little more better on gas because it's a hybrid. And it is a smaller car, so that's one thing you could talk about when we discuss this. And what I'm going to ask you to do is compare the two cars here. So first up, we'll talk about the difference between them. So first thing that I'd like you to do is give me a little rundown about the two cars. So just tell me here. You can even take a screenshot and tell me about the two cars, what this car is, and then what that car is. Okay, so that's the first part. Which car? What cars did you pick? And then what I want to really get to is the fuel efficiency. So what I want you to do is look down here and tell me some of this data here. The combined, we'll focus mostly on the combined liters per 100 kilometers, because we'll assume that you're working in the city and out of the city and driving in the city and out of the city. And then there's the cost for the Ford F-150. And then I want you to do is tell me what the cost would be per year for the plug-in. So it's much, much lower here. Okay. And tell me the difference between the two. So how much money will you save per year? The one other thing I would like you to mention from this section here is also tell me about the range, if you think that's good enough for you. 784 kilometers is pretty far. That's almost all the way to Ottawa. You could get back, but you'd be in Ottawa for a while you plug in. So tell me about the range. You can look here at this value, the combined liters per kilometer. But since they do the work for you, might as well just compare the fuel cost. So this one's 845, and back over here we're looking at 2875. So much different. And finally, what I'd like you to do is get into some of the environmental effects of each car. Look here at the ratings for that. car and then compare it to the ratings on this car. And just, you'll probably see, I think you should see, you might not, but you should see that the plug-in or the hybrid or the electric car is going to be much better and much better rated for the environment than the other car, than the traditional car. So that's what you're doing. You're going to go and select 2 cars. Tell me the name of the cars. Tell me a little bit about the cars. And then tell me how much money you're going to save per year if you use an electric car. And then finally talk about the environmental effects of the cars. Okay, so that's the project.